Hello, I'm Matt Haley from the Matt Haley Companies here at WBOC's Historic Studio D. You're watching Delmarva Life.
One of our camera operators called him the most interesting man in America.
Yes,
or in the world.
In the world.
In the world.
Whenever Matt Haley's here, we know we're going to eat good. Well, many professional organizers say that your garage ranks as one of the most disorganized rooms in the house. It can become a dumping ground for toys, sports equipment, tools.
Yeah, but that garage clutter may be costing you more than just space. It could be costing you money. For instance, have you ever bought a duplicate item just because you couldn't find it? Well, in today's Angie's List report, learn how to organize your garage. How much time do you spend looking for something in your garage? Something you know you have, but is buried in a mess.
Highly rated organizers on Angie's List have told us that the garage space is usually a consumer's worst culprit for the biggest mess. It tends to be the place where we dump anything and everything, and we often don't throw things away.
Something homeowner Jeff Fredrickson knows all too well.
The kids have a lot of toys and bikes and shoes and just all kinds of stuff, and so it was very unorganized, difficult to get things. Had to climb in certain areas to get certain things, and made life quite difficult.
So he hired a professional organizer. Professional organizers can help sort, purge, categorize, and put items back in a way that makes the most sense to the homeowner.
If you don't have time to get your garage organized yourself, it might be something worth investing with a professional organizer. You need to talk to the organizer, determine what they can bring to the table, and make sure that the outcome is going to be something you're going to be able to live with.
Some organizers also sell and install storage products such as overhead storage bins, wall racks, and cabinets.
Here we have some slat wall, which is another popular item in the garages these days. You can do it just in small sections like this, or you can panel your whole walls in it. But there's lots of accessories, including shelves. So in this situation, we used a slat wall and some shelves to solve the shoe issue, which is always kind of a big thing in garages. People, where can I kick off my shoes before we go in, so they're not just piled in front of the door.
The design of most garages makes it easy to prioritize what items are easily accessed.
So a lot of these garages these days have high ceilings, so we'll do a hang from the ceiling storage system to get big items that are not used every day out of the way.
Obviously, bringing in a professional will cost you money, but Angie says it can be a worthwhile investment.
Having a disorganized garage can actually cost you money. You may not even realize it. If you think about it, if you have to have your car outside because you have too much stuff in your garage, it's actually causing extra wear and tear on your car. Also, all of us hate to admit it, but sometimes we end up buying things that we already have because we can't find the tool, for example.
Angie says before hiring an organizer, you want to do some research. Typically, a license is not required for a professional organizer, so essentially anyone can say they can organize your home. Angie's List and professional organizations like the National Association of Professional Organizers can help guide you to the right local person. Jeff says the investment was definitely worth it.
With the suggestions that they gave us all the wonderful shelving that we have now, and most things are all hidden and away and organized in a fashion that not only makes sense to my wife and I, but more importantly the kids.
And other considerations when hiring a professional organizer: payment. Find out if they charge by the hour or by the project. What tools do they use? Some organizers use 3D design software that can give you an idea of what your space will look like. Also, consider your unwanted items. If it's important to you that they're donated to or recycled rather than trashed, make sure your organizer knows that.
Ever bought something that you knew you already had?
Yeah, yeah. 6. We have 6 wrenches. That's all I'm going to say. 6 wrenches.
Still ahead on Delmarva Life, we are all looking to reduce pollution and save ourselves a little money at the same time, right? Well, coming up next, how Delaware Electric Cooperative is taking energy right out of the thin air and doing our planet a favor at the same time.
And later, we're in the kitchen pairing woohoo fish, or wahoo fish, with roadside vegetables, woohoo, or a simple dinner dish that's healthy. We'll have dessert too. Delmarva Life, we'll be back right back.